They will face Setsu. First pitch home to Hallman. Hit high and back out of play. Hallman with a big swing there and a monster pop-up. Make a play, someone! Hits the front row of the upper deck and then bounces harmlessly down into the lower deck. Looks like a Plinko machine out there now as it bounces around the seats. All the fans converging on it. Can't find it. There it is. Don't give it to a kid either. Don't agree. They have plenty of time to get their own. They're just a kid. Make them earn it. The 0-1 pitch on its way to Gregory Hallman. That missed inside 1-1. I ended up catching a foul ball in Traverse City at a game there earlier this year, and they all standing around. Yeah, give it to a kid. And, not a chance. Let him catch his own. The 1-1 pitch back to the screen, 1-2.
Your batter, Gregory Hallman, a young guy, young prospect, just 20 years of age, had the big hit in extra innings against Chinese Taipei when we called that game to break the 2-2 tie. The Dutch went on to win, get into the semifinals.
1-2 to Hallman. Up and in. He takes it for a ball. 2-2. Hallman out of the Mariners organization. Spent this year at short season, the Everett Aqua Sox. Everett Memorial Stadium up there in Everett. Quirky place. Nice place to see a ball game. Gorgeous view of the mountains. In the northwest. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Setsu pulled the string on him again. Probably that slider that we've yet to come up with a name for, and he gets Hallman.
His second strikeout of the game here from Setsu. There's the grip. Just completely out in front is Gregory Hallman. He's got his second strikeout here in the third inning. A good start to this inning for the young guy, Setsu.
Roe Colin, the 9-hole hitter now. The second baseman has taken the job from Dorsma and not given it back this tournament. That pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. Did the Vancouver-Everett doubleheader that day. A day game at Nat Bailey Stadium in Vancouver. Gorgeous city. Old ballpark, but I like the character. And then back down to Everett for the night game. 1-0 pitch, fouled back to the screen by Coolin, 1-1. You seen many games at the Nat, Jeff?
Nat Bailey, for sure, Brian. Home of the UBC Thunderbirds. University of British Columbia, home of Jeff Francis and the boys. Got a chance to see him with the Rockies this year in the playoffs.
Jeff Francis indeed, but let's not forget Gary Tung. 1-1 pitch, misses upstairs for a ball, 2-1. Gary pitched there as well, now pitches in Croatia. And for the Great Britain team that has been bringing you games all tournament long up here in Taipei. Gary Tung, multi-talented. 2-1 pitch from Setsu, fouled back into the stands to our right. That'll ricochet around, and the count goes to 2-2.
Take a minute here to welcome Leon Boyd's mom and dad watching the game back home in Vancouver, maybe his sister Nadine, so hello to them. Hope everything's well back in Vancouver. It's 6:53 there, local time.
That's in the evening on Saturday, that is. That pitch misses for a ball, and the count goes full. So, indeed, I hope they are listening, and Leon pitching well so far. 3 scoreless in the books, and has been in complete control for the most part. Coolin awaits the payoff pitch. That's hit back up the middle over the pitcher's head, rounded by the Suzuki at second, and he throws him out. A good play to round that ball by Suzuki and make a strong throw to retire Coolin.
Great job again, Suzuki cutting off that ball. The veteran ranging over and cutting it off. It goes over the head of the pitcher there, Setsu. There's another look at the play, ranging up the middle, throwing off balance on the run and getting him. Good play, good stretch over there by Saigo to get the out. The second of the inning here for Team Japan. Excuse me, Brian, it never ceases to amaze me that the references to Canada, as long as you guys are in the booth. Gary, the countries that are playing, it's Japan versus the Netherlands. Canada always comes out somehow, so always a pleasure to see that. It's too bad they're not in that gold medal game.
Yeah, you know, we got knocked out on that controversial call against Australia, and we feel it's our duty to represent a great nation. And, well, we got our boy from Vancouver, Leon Boyd, out there, so you got to give him props.
We'll get our revenge tonight in the gold medal game, Andy. We'll be talking USA baseball, 4:30 local time. Heinley Stacia steps in now. Takes the pitch on the outer half for a strike, 0-1. He grounded out to the first baseman, Saigo, his first time up. A 163 average. Not looking too good for Stacia, but he's had key hits along the way. Those have been important. 1-1 now to him.
So that's 8 in a row retired by Setsu. The last hit courtesy of a Riley Laguito single back in the first.
Dacia fouls one up along the first base side. And the count goes to 1-2, so he'll have to protect against that nasty pitch that Setsu has been throwing the last couple innings to get some strikeouts. The constant chatter coming from the Japanese dugout. We're going to crack the window open a little bit as the typhoon has seemed to move through and the winds are a little more calmer. 1-2 on its way home. Fouled at the plate. Dribbles foul. Further into foul ground. The count remains 1-2.
I think, guys, we can expect a ton of ground balls here with Setsu on the mound. We've seen it all tournament. That off-speed pitch, the bottom just seems to fall out of it at the end there. And nothing the hitters can do too much but just get on top of it, pound it into the ground. So as long as Setsu's in the game here, expect a lot of ground ball outs.
Indeed, everything's been on the ground or a strikeout this game so far. The pitch home to Stasia, swung on and missed. He goes up and away. Stasia can't connect, and he goes down. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Setsu. The strikeout pitch coming back for him now. 3 complete in Tianmu. We remain scoreless. We'll be back with the 4th in just a moment.